welcome to Maker Monday, Nature Wand Edition. We're going to be making some wands out of items found after you take a nature walk. It is a beautiful time of year to go out and find some things on the ground, walk around your neighborhood, take a hike somewhere up in the hills at a safe distance from others, go with your family, of course, or other people in your bubble who can be there to supervise and help keep you safe. Try to find interesting things on your walk. Think about only taking things that have already fallen. For instance, I took a walk around my home. I found some really interesting branches that had fallen, some really cool sticks, a lot of really pretty leaves that are out there. Some are soft, still pliable, some are dry. Found some of these little branches. And I found some herbs in my backyard, so if you want it to smell nice, you can add some rosemary, you can add some thyme, some mint, some sage. Here's some mint, here's some sage. So this way it'll smell really nice. So find some really interesting stuff on your nature walk, whether it's near or far. What you're gonna need to put your wands together are some sticks, and I'm gonna show you a couple of different ways to make these. If you wanna have it be a wand that we can then go return the items into their natural habitat, bring them back to where we found them, then we're going to need some masking tape. If you have regular masking tape, that's great, just regular color, any size will do. I happen to have some colored masking tape, so I'm going to be using that for my masking tape wand. You might like to have some string or twine. If you have a smaller stick and smaller items, you can use a rubber band to secure things to your wand. And I'm going to finish my wands off with some this is washi tape. So it is masking tape, but it is washi tape, decorative tapes. I found a couple that I really liked. This one had some polka dots. So we're going to decorate our wands with those things. Even this one, which has the tape on it, this tape is pretty easy to remove. So when I'm ready to say goodbye to my wand, I can easily take these things off and repurpose them if I can, or throw those little pieces of tape away, compost the string, and then bring these items back to where I found them. If that's too far away, then I could compost. Okay, so let's get started with our wands. I'm going to choose this stick. This was part of a larger branch that I broke off into pieces, and so for those ends, just like this one, we'll finish those sharp pieces off with some tape at the end so that they're not going to poke us when we use our wands. So I'm first going to show you how to do this wand with a really cool heart at the top. On my walk, here's my stick, on my walk I found these really cool pine boughs. And they're sort of like flags this way, but if you put them together and you bend the needles with your fingers, you can make kind of a heart there. So what do we want to secure that heart? Probably to start, that's where I'll use my rubber band. This part is kind of small, so let's see if I can get it going with a rubber band there. Just to hold it in place for while I'm building the rest of my wand. That'll hold my heart shape. I think I can get one more wrap around there without it breaking, maybe even two. Gotta be really careful with rubber bands so you don't break it. There we go. All right, got my heart shape. Now I'm ready to attach it to my stick. Okay, so I've got the stick. I can actually put the stick through the rubber band. That'll help hold it in place. And then of course I want to build up some more things on here, and I'll use my string tape to make my wand pretty. So I've fitted it into the rubber band there, and I'm drawing it through. I'm going to put that really spiky part at the top so that I'm not touching that part. I'm touching the bottom part. All right, I've fed that through. It stands up pretty well. It's a nice size now. And let's start building it up with a few other things. I've got some really interesting, I think I want to put some herbs in there, make it smell nice. So I'm going to put a little bit of mint there. I'm not going to put the mint, I'm not going to put the herbs through the rubber band because I think it might damage them too much. They're pretty fragile. They're nice and green still. They're not dried herbs. They're fresh. So I'm just going to put them on the outside and hold them there with my thumb. And this is where I'll start with the tape. And let's see, I'm gonna start with the green one first, and then we'll get some decorative tape going on. So find the end of my tape. There it is. Oh, almost. That's always the tricky part, isn't it? Finding the end of the tape. Okay, Mr. Tape. Well, I have changed my mind. I'm going to go right for the washi tape. I can't find the end. But that is okay. There's always ways to make do. Okay, so here we go. I found the end of my washi tape. And I will start with one small piece. You might want scissors. Washi tape and masking tape you can actually rip with your fingers too. It's really, really easy. But I'm going to start just below the rubber band. I don't want the rubber band to show, but I'm going to tape over where those herbs are, and then I can really start securing it better after. All right, so my herbs are on, and now I can start making it really pretty. So I'll take a nice long length of washi tape. There we go. And cut it. And this is where I'll just wrap this around to really secure everything here on top. And washi tape and masking tape are both really easy to kind of mold, so you can kind of press as you go. There we go. I've got a nice little band going on there. And it's nice and secure. Not gonna fall. All right, that's pretty strong. I like that a lot. I kind of like it just like that. It's pretty magical, just as it is. But I want to put some twine on there. I like this tape. It's really cute. It's got stars on it, so it really makes it magical. But let's put a little twine on there to really secure it in place. I'll probably need about half that. And I'll tie it nice and tight around. So I'm putting it around the tape there, and then I'll tie it really tight. Just one knot before I do a bow. Nice tight knot there so it stays on the tape. And maybe I don't want a bow. Well, we'll see. I'll start with a bow, and then we'll see if I like it. And if I don't like the bow, I might turn it into something else. Let's see, do we like the bow? Nah, I kind of want it to be a little tassel. So I've got my bow. I'm going to tie the bow part into a second knot. That's going to keep it really tight. It's also going to help me make a little tassel. All right, so I've got 2 knots on the bow piece there, and I've got these stray pieces, and then I'm going to cut through the bow so I have a little bit of a tassel. There we go. There we go. All right, there's my wand. There's my first heart wand. Let's do one that's not got the heart. Not everybody can find these pine needles, so let's see. I've got lots of leaves here. I've got this really cool bay tree branch that had fallen. I might use that. Got this one. I'm not sure what kind of tree this is. At first I thought sycamore, but those seeds, not sycamore. Not quite sure what they are. Be pretty interesting to find out. Maybe I'll use a tree finder to figure it out. I like how they look together, so I'm going to put them there. I'll use this stick, and again I'm going to use that pokey pointy part at the top. This one's a little pokey at the bottom, so we'll put the tape on the bottom there too. All right, I've got that one on the top there with my sticks, and I've got all these nice leaves. I'm going to put some leaves in there. And notice how I'm just holding them on with my fingers right now. Put a couple of these leaves on. I might add some more later. Something with a stem there. There we go. I've got a nice ball wand going on. Okay, holding it in with my fingers. Let's go for, these branches are a little too long to use that rubber band, so I am going to go for masking tape this time. And we'll get that going around. Just need a little to start. And this one's just going to be simple because this is a more detailed, it's got all these nice leaves and things that I really want to show off. I'll quickly go ahead and secure it with a little bit of tape there. Bring it around. And I want this to look a little bit more natural. I'm not going to use any washi tape on this one. And I like how those sticks stick out at the bottom too. It's a nice strong wand, even with just that little bit of tape. But I'll go ahead and put a little bit more on just to make sure it's really secure and get it all the way around. And then I'll put my twine, and we'll put a little tape around the bottom. And I'll show you how to do that too. All right, so now I've got my masking tape around there. It looks actually really pretty, even though it's just masking tape, plain old colored, uncolored masking tape. I'm I'm going to use natural twine this time. Get a little length there. And this one I think I just want a simple tie. I'll make it look really pretty. A little double knot once, and then another knot around twice to keep it nice and tight. Oh, it kind of made a loop, and I like that. Okay, my second wand. My third wand is going to be one that we can redo anytime we want. I'll show you a little trick. So this one you do need masking tape for. Here's my stick, and I'm going to use the regular masking tape, and I'm going to put it on so that the sticky part is on the outside. To do that, here's the sticky part on my finger. I am going to start it on my stick there. I'll wrap it a little bit around just one loop, and then I start going backwards. So here's the sticky part on the outside. Wrap it around your stick all the way down, just to the point of the handle there. There we go. It's going to be nice and sticky. All right, I want some of the handle to show, so that's far enough for me. Remember, this is the sticky side on the outside. I'll go ahead and rip. And now I can just stick the items that I want onto the tape. If it's a stick like this, I might want to secure it better with some string at the end. It should stick pretty well. Let's get some nice leaves on there. There we go. Look how great they stick on. Super fun. Let's see, I'll get a nice big one on there. There we go. Get some herbs going there too. I have some rosemary. I'll put that on the back. And a little mint in there to make it smell nice. Oh, my branch. That's the one that I'm going to put on with a little string at the end just to really make it stick. There we go. Oh, I love it. I love it just the way it is. I'll use my twine just to wrap that one branch around, so I'll gently tie it around that branch that wants to fall. Just once, I think, at the top, just to make sure it stays, because I want to be able to take these off and change my wand around and bring some of these things back to their natural places where I found them. There we go. There's my nature wand. It smells lovely. Let's see, how do we wrap tape around the bottom there, just so it's not going to poke our fingers? Just take a little bit of masking tape, rip it off, and put it around both sides. So one piece, a little bit there, and then bring it back up so that that pokey part is covered. You can meet the tape in the middle, and masking tape's really easy to mold around. Just kind of bring it around there. And maybe you want to do a little string wrap at the bottom, or wrap some other decorative tape at the bottom. Let's do a little bit of washi tape down there. This is a nice striped one, and make it really pretty at the bottom. Just one little loop around should do. Voila. Okay, we've got these beautiful nature wands. Go out and enjoy a nice fall day. Pick up some things off the ground that had already fallen. Make sure to wash your hands when you are done, because these things came from the ground. And if you can, bring them back or compost them when you are all done. I hope you enjoyed this Maker Monday. We'll see you again next time.